How do you create a great story for yourself as a rapper? Today I'm going to answer this very important question. Let's go. Hi, my name is Terry, and welcome to the Artist Against the World channel, where we help you overcome overwhelming odds to make your dreams come true as rappers and artists. Today I'm going to answer the very important question of how to create a great story as a rapper. Now, why this is important, if you've been watching a lot of my videos, you see me constantly referencing creating a great story. This is important because this is a great marketing tool that creates a brand and that makes people support you, that makes people talk about you and share you to others. So it's very important to have a great story. But how do you do that? I'm going to show you 5 ways to do that, right? Now, after this video, I want you to click the link below to get 5 free beats. You know, I give free beats to rappers and artists all the time. You can go over there and get yours. Now, to go on, 5 ways, 5 things you need to consider to have in mind when crafting your story as a rapper is you need to be a likable and relatable character and have a good backstory that people can relate to. I'll explain more into that. You need to have a relatable goal that people would want to root for, okay? You need to talk about conflicts and obstacles that you are facing that your fans can identify with and your fans would want to see you overcome. You need to talk about the stakes that you have, the stakes, what is at stake for you to accomplish your goals. If you should fail, what will happen to you? This will tell your fans why they should care that you should achieve your goal and why they should support you. And number 5, you need to have a story that revolves around universal themes that people can relate to. Love, pain, freedom, etc. Okay, now we're going to get more into detail with each one of those. So, a great story has a likable character, right? Think of any great story, any great movie you have. You like the main character. Okay, so if you are creating a story for yourself or using your life experiences and using your story in order to draw people in to follow you, you need to make sure that you as a character come off as likable or relatable or someone that people would want to root for. So you want to go into your backstory and talk about how you became the person you became. Okay? You want to showcase who you are as a person, the good sides about you doing good things, things that make you likable, show you doing charity events, connect with your fans, comment on their videos, on their pictures, on their posts, engage with them, talk with them one-to-one, have a real relationship with them, have rapport with them, become a likable character. This is very important, right? This is a very crucial important to your story. Make them like you, give them value, show them that you care about them, and show them that you're a good person, and have a relatable backstory or a backstory that shows a lot of pain, that brings a lot of sympathy to you. Okay, so all of these things make you a very likable character, and also show yourself being strong. People like other people that have admirable traits. So even though you might be going through tough times, don't be a crybaby about it. Be strong. Face your fears, face your problems, exude strength. This will make you respectable and likable and admirable, and engage with your fans. This will build connection with your fans. Tell them your backstory. Tell them your pains and what you've been through. This builds sympathy for you. All of these things will help you become a likable character to your fans. Number 2, the goal. You need to talk about what your goal is as a rapper, what your objective is, what you're trying to do, right? The goal tells the fans what they should care about and why they should care. Like, In a story that doesn't have a goal, just meanders and doesn't have something that holds it together. The goal holds the story together. The goal gives the fans something to rally around. So it's important to state what the purpose, what the goal of your campaign as a rapper is. What you're trying to do with your music, why you're doing your music, like what is the goal, what is the objective you're trying to accomplish. This gives your fans something to rally around. So it's very important that you have that. Number 3, talk about the conflicts and obstacles along the way to achieve that goal. This makes your fans care. This makes the situation high pressure. This shows that it's not easy for you to get to your goal. And so it gives them something to root for because you're going against resistance. You're going against force. Okay, so when you're watching a movie that doesn't have conflict is not interesting. Conflict makes you support the hero because you know the hero needs to be supported because they might fail. So it's the same thing with you. Always show the conflicts that you're going through. This creates drama around you as an artist and around your brand. And this keeps your fans at the edge of their seat and always promoting you, always supporting you and wanting you to win because you are facing tough conflicts. Think of every popular artist, X, Juice WRLD, or anybody really, that have rabid fan bases. They face a lot of conflicts. As a matter of fact, a lot of polarizing people have very strong fan bases. X is a very polarizing person. Kanye is a very polarizing person. So what that means is they have a lot of enemies. They're always in the headlines, in the news. They're always facing a lot of conflicts. X was beefing with a lot of people. X was facing a lot of allegations and issues with the media. There was a lot coming against him. This just made his fan base support him a lot stronger. So if you have a lot of conflict coming against you as an artist and you share that and you share how this conflict prevents you or is resisting your path towards your goals, this will make your fans rally around you even more. Number 4, share the stakes. Stakes, what are stakes? Stakes are if you should fail in accomplishing your goals, what would happen? Now, in a movie, if a movie doesn't have any stakes, it's boring, it's pointless. If the main character doesn't achieve their goal, they just go back to their normal life and nothing happens. No one cares about that movie. But if the main character loses their goal, and if the stakes are, if they lose their goal, their mother dies. That's a high stakes situation. If they lose their goal, something meaningful to them is taken away from them, right? So think of stakes that are very strong stakes. Stakes tell your fans why they need to care about what you care about. Because if you don't accomplish your goals, this will happen, that will happen, XYZ will happen. So you need to share the stakes. If you should fail your goal in succeeding in music, you have to go back to working a 9-to-5, or maybe that's not a best example, but but that might be if you share how strongly you're passionate about music. Or maybe your stakes are you have family to support, so you need to make it in the music so that you support your family. If you don't make it, you won't be able to support your family. You'll be a deadbeat dad, or you won't be able to provide for, you know what I mean? Just think about stakes. If you should fail in accomplishing your goals, what would happen? Think of something good and be honest. Don't just make things up. Really assess your situation and think of the things that could really happen that would be very bad, and these are your stakes. Share that with your fans. It will make them care about you pursuing your goals a lot more. And then 5, have your story be about themes that's relatable, that's universal, like love, pain, freedom, happiness, etc. You can look up universal themes online for stories. So your story should revolve around a theme that is very relatable, that is very universal. So if your theme is love, like love is a very common theme that's winning right now for a lot of people. But it doesn't have to be that. It could be plenty of other things. But remember to have a universal theme, okay? So now, to recap, 5 things you need to keep in mind when creating or making your story great as a rapper is: be a likable character, 1, right? 2, have a goal. This is something that your fans will rally around. 3, share your obstacles and conflicts, okay? 4, share the stakes. Have high stakes for your story. This makes people care a lot more. And 5, have your story revolved around themes that are universal, okay? Now, thank you guys for watching this video. Click the link below to get 5 free beats. Comment below what you'd like to see me cover next in future videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the future videos. Thank you.